What's up to anybody coming in? Thank you for coming in. Anybody? Um, we're here today to talk about a few different things that are coming to the channel. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. What's up? Thank you for coming in. We're just here to talk about some stuff coming to the channel. Um, we got some haunted videos coming up. Um, that will be on Saturday. So me and Skip, because you guys beat the like goal or the watch goal on the haunted videos, we will be going up. I'll be going up to one cemetery. Skip will go to another cemetery. What's up, Casey? Um, we're also here to talk about the fact that so I have an article coming out in the paper out here. They wanted to feature me in the newspaper and feature my news or my YouTube in the newspaper. So we'll be having a story coming out in the newspaper here soon, over here in Boise. It's called Boise Word on the Street. Um, so they'll be covering my story of my drug addiction, losing my leg. What's up, Ellis? We're just on here talking about some new stuff that's coming to the channel here soon. Um, I'm going to be starting to do a little bit of magnet fishing on here. We got two haunted videos coming up on Saturday. We also have a story going into the Boise Word on the Street, which is a newspaper out here. They wanted to feature me in the newspaper because they like what I'm doing with my YouTube. Because we come on here and we talk about positivity, we talk about addiction, we talk about learning how to have a different mindset on here. Um, we talk about a lot of different things on this channel that are uplifting to a lot of people. Like me telling my story. Like I said, that'll be in the newspaper out here. Um, copies of it for subscribers that want a copy of the newspaper. I'll have some that I'm sending to my mom. Hello, thank you for coming in. Um, I'm good actually. Got a lot of, like I said, a lot of exciting, cool things coming my way recently. One thing that I never thought was ever going to happen is being featured in a newspaper about my YouTube. That's amazing to me. They're going to put me on the website to the Interfaith website, which is where I'm living right now, is Interfaith. They're going to sponsor my videos, or not sponsor. They're going to sponsor my videos on their website. So we got that going on, um, which is something that I never in a million years thought was ever going to happen to me. Is that, I wanted this YouTube to catch traction, and I want it to grow, and I want it to be something bigger than just a normal YouTube channel where people have a safe place to come and talk about whatever they're going through, whether it be depression, whether it be drug addiction, whether it be suicidal ideations, um, whether it's, you're going through something, you're having a bad day. This is a place where you can come and talk to me and my other subscribers about what's going on throughout your day. Um, and so once this gets featured in the newspaper, I feel like the channel is going to catch a lot more traction, and it's going to grow a lot bigger. Um, so I have high hopes for the fact that we got that going on. Um, so it's going to be kind of cool. I'm going to send some to my a couple of copies of the paper to my mom and some people back home. So if you are a subscriber on here and you want a copy of the newspaper that shows my news article, I will gladly send to whoever. You don't have to pay for shipping or anything, I'll take care of the shipping. I'll take care of paying for all of it to get you guys the copies. Just let me know on here whether you do or not. That's all right. That's all right. You go do what you got to do. I appreciate you coming in. We're not going to be on here for too long, anyways, because I still have some videos I want to shoot. I have some stuff I want to take care of on the channel. Um, but I wanted to let you guys know kind of what's going on. And like I said, if anybody back home that's watching this, or anybody that is a subscriber of mine, or whatever it is, if you want a copy of the newspaper article, I can gladly send that to you. Um, whether you want it, however you want me to do that, you will just have to go let me know where you want it sent or whatever, and then I can send it to you. I'm probably going to send one to my homie Casey, just because that way he has one that he can show Dave, and because my old boss Dave, I want him to see it too. Um, I will also feature the newsletter in this. Full nub. Better be careful. I'll fucking send you pictures of the nub. I don't know who you are, this douchebag right here talking smack, but you will no longer be active on our channel. Sorry, guys, I had to block somebody from the channel. I had to take somebody off of here because they were disrespectful. So, but yeah, so we're gonna be on Sunday morning. You guys will have the video from the cemetery. I'm gonna have a skip cam, and then I'm gonna have a Scottie cam where it shows both of this. It'll show him in a cemetery by himself, and it'll show me by myself. We'll put that up side by side. Um, and then we're going to be doing having some other addicts or people that want to share their story come on here and share their story. That way we can get more people on this channel to follow and whatnot. Today we're just kind of hanging out talking. I had to let people know what was going on, just because it's going to be a big change, I think, in the channel. Having have it put in. What's up, Killer? I don't know what you're talking about, but oh, you're talking about the show One Piece. But no, so we're gonna have. I'm gonna feature the newspaper article of mine, because I have a newspaper article going in the newspaper out here in the Boise. It's called Word on the Street. They did a interview with me just yesterday, I think it was, or the day before yesterday. So they're going to put my full story in the newspaper, and then they're going to feature my YouTube in the paper. So I think that's going to be cool. I never thought I would ever be featured in a newspaper, that's for sure. Um, but I think it's going to make it to where the YouTube catches traction a little better. That way we have more people have a more of an understanding of what we do on here. Because we do talk about pretty hard hitting things on here, like having people die in your life. People that we have a couple subscribers on here that have been through cancer. We have people that have survived drug addiction. We have people that have survived suicide attempts. I feel like it'll be beneficial to have those people be featured on my YouTube and let them tell their story. If you're a person that lives in Ada County or Boise area, in Idaho in general, if you want to be get the chance to tell your story um, on YouTube, message me and let me know, and we can make that happen. Um, and whatever your story is, we'll be able to feature it on YouTube. We'll be able to feature it, get it featured in the over a big group of people. That way, everybody on will be able to have a support system, because that's a lot of what this channel. So yeah, we have a lot of cool things coming up. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing magnet fishing. We're gonna start putting up a lot more positive videos about how to change your mindset through drug addiction, because it's hard to find a positive through drug addiction. And so it takes a lot to change your mindset and find a positive in being a drug addict or a recovering drug addict. It's really hard to fight drug addiction. It's really, especially meth addiction and pill addiction, it's really hard to fight those two things. And I will tell you personally, even though I lost a leg and I was born with a disability, drug addiction was way harder than any of that. Um, if I had to fight losing a leg again, that would be fine. But fighting through drug addiction again, I don't think I could do that. That's why I've been sober for 2 years now. Um, I've become a lot more of a positive person through fighting through drug addiction. The last 2 years of my life have been, I went through rehab. I went through living in a sober home. Now I'm out here in a homeless shelter. Um, so it takes a lot to stay positive through all those things. Plus, I've lost a leg, was born with a disability. I have a lot of depression issues, and YouTube has been a big change in those things for me. It's very hard to stay positive when you fight through everything that I fought through. But there's also people out there that have fought a lot harder battles than I ever fought, like people that went through cancer, or you know, people that were paralyzed, or people that have, you know, there's people out there that didn't make it through suicide attempts. And so that's a lot of what this channel is meant to be. It's meant to be a positive place for people who need um, to talk, and people who need somewhere to have a safe place where they can go and have a conversation with somebody that's been through similar things. That's a lot of what this channel is about. It's about learning how to change your mindset. If you're a person that's fought through drug addiction, Tito, what up? What's up, Bryson? Um, I haven't got to tell you this yet, but so out here they are featuring me in a news article in the newspaper, and they are putting my YouTube in the newspaper because they think that it can be a big beneficial help to a lot of people who fight through drug addiction and depression, and not feeling like you're good enough, or feeling like as a drug addict, a lot of us start to feel like we're not going to make it out of drug addiction. And that's a lot of what this channel is. It's ways to teach people how to fight through drug addiction and fight through depression, not feeling like you're good enough. A lot of it's just me being uplifting to people that need it. Um, and you can ask my buddy, my little brother Bryson. He watched me fight through a lot of things. He's been he's been my little brother for I don't even know how many years. Thank you, I appreciate that, Bryson. Um, it's going to be a big change in my life to have my story featured in the paper. It'll be coming out in the September paper. So if anybody on here that's a subscriber wants a copy of the newspaper article, I can send it to you. Um, that way you have it, and then you can say that you're one of the people that has the news article. So anybody that is subscriber on here that wants a copy of that newspaper article, I can send it to you. It'll be coming out the beginning of next month on the 1st. So I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab a stack of them. That way I can send them out to people that want them. I know that one of my subscribers from Australia wants one, so I'm gonna send one out to her. Um, Anybody that wants one, you don't have to pay postage or anything. I'll pay to send it to you. That's 100%. If that's up to you, if you want one, that'd be fine with me. If I need to send one out to you, Bryson, I'll probably send you one just so you have it. I'm gonna send one to my buddy Casey so he has it. I'm sending one to my mom and dad. A couple copies to my mom and dad. I'm probably gonna send them one to my aunt in Michigan. That way she has one. Same with anybody back home. If they want one, I'll send one to them because I think it'd be cool for them to have it. So Bryson, if you want one, I can send one your way. Um, that's up to you. But yeah, right, Casey, I'll send one out to you for sure. Um, and then I'm like I said, I'm gonna send a bunch out to my mom and dad. That way they can give them to people that want them over there back in Baker. Um, I'm gonna send one to the rehab that I graduated from. That way they have one because they like to feature people that are like success stories. Um, which I don't. I mean, I think I'm a success story through all the shit that I fought through. But personally, I don't really. I've never really. I didn't think it was that big of a deal until I got the offer to be in a news article in the newspaper. I think that's going to be badass, not only for me but for the channel. Um, and like I said, Bryson, if you want to be featured on the channel and you want to tell your story on the channel, I can come down there, or you can come down here, whatever, and you can tell your story. Same with Lexi and Jensen. If they want to tell their story on YouTube, I can do that. A lot of reason why I want people to do it though is I feel like more people we have featured on my YouTube telling their stories, more people we're going to be able to reach, and more people we're going to be able to save through drug addiction and suicidal thoughts, or living through cancer, or like Bryson he lived through um, losing his mom and fighting through alcoholism. So I think it would be cool to have you featured on the channel too. Anybody that, like I said, anybody that's fought through drug addiction, depression, um, suicidal thoughts, uh, whether you were born with a disability, whether you were born or whether you've lost a body part, whatever it is, if you want to be featured, I can do that. Um, and it would mean a lot to me to have more people featured on the channel. Um, so we do have a lot of new stuff coming up. Um, I got a couple people waiting to tell their story on here. So they're going to tell their recovery story and their drug addiction stories and stuff like that. Um, I'm also going to do another article on the homeless shelter where I'm at. That way, that can reach people. That way, if people need a place to live, like a place to, it's 100% to you, up to you too. If you don't want to, that's cool. I just think it'd be a cool story for you to get out, and I think it would help a lot of people. Just like me telling my story, it's reached a lot of people. So I mean, we're over 1,000, we're over 1,300 views or subscribers now on YouTube, And I've had a lot of people reach out to me and tell me how much my story has helped them and everything, which is amazing because I did this channel don't originally as a goofing around thing, and then it turned into an idea of a way to save more people. Again, what, AW? What are you saying again to? Right now, we're talking about how my story is going to be featured in the paper out here, and how I want other people to come on here and tell their stories. Just because I think it'll be beneficial to get your story out, but two, it'll be beneficial for people to hear the stories about it. Because a lot of the times, especially on YouTube, so my YouTube videos reach thousands of people. Um, so having your story be told to thousands of people could save a lot of people's lives, whether you believe your story is important or not. My buddy Skip, he didn't think his story was important. I can't had him come on here and tell his story, which has helped a lot of people, especially people his age, because he's 61 and he still fights through alcoholism. So him coming on here telling his story reaches a whole demographic of age group that I wouldn't have been able to reach necessarily. Um, I'm able to reach people that are 18 to 40 to 50 years old usually, but having people of his age come on and tell his story was made it to where it reached people from 60 to 70 years old. So now I have 60 to 70-year-old people on the channel. Please like the live if you're on here. I would appreciate it. It helps reach more people. Um, so we are going to be on Saturday, just so everybody knows. We will be in the cemetery video, or we'll be doing cemetery videos. Me and Skip will be in two different cemeteries doing doing our videos, but we won't be together. It'll be basically me showing a point of view from Skip's point of view, what he sees from a cemetery, and then what I see from my cemetery that I'm going to be at. I'll be back up to the cemetery that we went to last Sunday, which is the scarier one. It's the one that we get more activity in. So I'll be up at that cemetery. Um, but there's going to be a lot more positive videos coming out. I'm going to try to cuss a lot less on here. That way that it can reach more people. Because I know a lot of people don't like to watch cussing and all that other stuff. Um, so there's a lady here named Molly over here in Idaho who sat with me and did an interview um, of me not only talking about my YouTube, but talking about being born with a disability, being born or losing my leg. Um, so we got a lot of new stuff coming to the channel. Um, like I said, I'm going to buy a magnet so I can do magnet fishing. That way I can not only can I clear out the waterways, get all the metal crap and stuff that people throw in the water, I'll be able to pull that out of the water, clean up the waterways a bit. Plus, I might be able to find some cool stuff out here in the water. Like there's a bike that I'm gonna go rescue that I'm working on trying to rescue. It's a little kid's bike. Somebody threw it in the water, so I'm gonna go try to rescue that. Um, so I'll do that part. That'll be part of my magnet fishing journey. Um, we're also going to be doing there's an app called Randonautica, which is where you go out and you pick an intent in your mind of something that you want to find, and then you use the app. The app puts in your intent, and a random generated point in the world, in the town, in the city, that you can go find something that you were thinking about, what you wanted to see. You're supposed to be able to find things that correlate to what you wanted to find, which I think is really badass. Um, it's a journey that is going to be going a lot of different ways. Um, don't sting me, bee. Get away from me, fuckers. There's bees. Stop it. Sorry, I was being attacked by a bee. I don't know where he went, little bastard. I smacked the shit out of him. I wasn't going to hit him, but he kept flying around me. He wouldn't leave me alone. I think he went away, though. I smacked him once and he learned his lesson. Hopefully. Hopefully he's not going to come back and sting the shit out of me. I already got stung like 2 weeks ago. I was up at a different spot and fucking bees, 2 bees at the same time stung me in my hand. So I don't really like bees. They fucking like to sting me. Everybody who's coming on, please like the live. It helps a lot. It'll help my channel grow. Helps more addicts and people through depression. Helps a lot people reach me. And it makes it to where I can reach other people. It was trying to touch me in my no-no square. It kept trying to sting the shit out of me. I don't know where it went. I think either I killed it or it flew away. As soon as I get my license, Casey, I'm gonna be driving down there to see you guys. I'm working on getting my license, and I'll be gone. I mean, I'll be working on a ranch for 3 months. Well, maybe if they get a hold of me, I don't really know yet. But yeah, so I'll be down in Baker probably. It'll probably be next. It probably won't be till next summer, just because I don't know if I want to drive down there during the winter. We'll see. I might end up just driving down there. Might end up just driving down there during the winter, but I would prefer to come down there during the warmth. I just got to get my license going and shit. Bro, speaking of that, Corey is a fucking. Him and Chloe are weirdos, bro. Not that you don't already know that, but their whole thing the other day was weird. Chloe started messaging me out of nowhere, and it was weird as fuck. I'm gonna be driving down to Baker. Where's the ranch that I'm going to? The ranch that I'm moving to will be in Meridian. Since I'll be driving down to Baker, I'll stop through Ontario to see you guys too. Um, even though Lexi and Jensen don't even talk to me anymore. I've tried to message them several times and they just don't. They ignore me, but it's fine. But yeah, so I'll probably come in, do a stop in Ontario, and then drive to Baker. That way I can come see you guys, and then I get to go see everybody down in Baker. That'll probably be. It'll either be before winter or after winter. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll come. My mom and dad are coming down here, so. Dude, they really do, and it's weird, cause like there was no reason for them to message me. Period. Like I made it very clear to them months ago that I didn't want nothing to do with either one of them. And then they choose to message me anyways. And I'm like, bro, leave me alone. I don't want to be in your guys' life. I don't want you guys to be in my life. Like, I don't. no matter what anybody thinks, Corey betrayed my trust and betrayed me by doing what he did. Not that I care about Chloe, because I don't. I'm glad that those two dipshits found each other, because now they can be dipshits together, um, instead of fucking with everybody else. But overall, it's just irritating that people do that, because I'm like, bro, why are you even trying to communicate with me when I've already made it clear to you that I don't want you in my life. And it's like they need to get off the drugs or whatever the fuck they're doing, because they need to, like, I feel for drug addicts and I love to watch people get clean, but those two, I don't think they're going to get clean. And they're probably lying to a lot of people saying that they're clean, but I'm not dumb. The fact that they are being weird and messaging me shows that they're on drugs. Because in what world do you message your ex and tell them that you're getting married to somebody that is that other person's one of their best friends? Like, that's weirdo shit. Um, but I mean, I don't care. I'm not letting it steal my energy. I just think it's weird that they went and did that at all. Like, what was the point? Um, but anyways, back to positive stuff, because fuck them. Um, for anybody that wants to join my Discord, it's down in my bio in my YouTube. You're more than welcome to join and come on there and talk or whatever. I talk to a lot of people on my Discord. Um, but this whole channel, the basis of this channel is to help other people. Well, I'm probably going to drive down there to visit my mom and dad at some point, and then visit my buddy Casey down there, and go see a couple people that are like my brother, because my brother's sober now. My blood brother, is sober now. Um, so I want to go down there and see him. I want to go say what's up to my old boss and hang out with them for a while. And then obviously, like I said, I'll come to Ontario and see you. Hang out with you guys for a little bit, probably. Go see my old counselor and that I went, Angie. I'm gonna go see Angie and visit with her, and because I called the rehab about a week ago and talked to Angie. So I want to go see them also. So it'd pretty much just be a trip to go see the people that the good people in Baker, not any of the drug addicts, obviously. I'm not going to go see anybody that's still high on drugs. Anybody that's sober, though, I'm going to go visit with them. Maybe be able to have some people that are still sober tell their story down in Baker too. Um, once this YouTube catches traction, we're gonna go travel around and do public speaking and do some other stuff like that. Um, I want to go down in Baker and do a public speaking at the high school down there and some of the grade schools down there. Just that way, my story can reach the younger generation, and maybe I could save some kids from going through drug addiction. That would be a big thing for me, is to actually be able to. A lot of this channel is to be able to reach out to people and save people from the same things that we went through. Um, and that's why I want other people to come on and tell their story. It's not just for the benefit of the channel; it's the benefit of being able to hang out with other people. Yeah, they're coming to see me first, though. They're going to be here in a couple days, actually. The 23rd, I think, is what my mom said. I believe is that's when my mom said they were coming down. I'm also going to go visit Alyssa because I mean I seen her last time she was here, but I mean last time I was there, but I want to go visit her, hang out with her for a while, take her out to dinner or something, take her and the kids out to dinner or whatever. But the main thing is to go back and make it show people back in Baker that if I can do it, they can do it too. It's also to show everybody on YouTube that if we can be success stories through addiction, then so can they. And I want people to know that drug addiction isn't like it's not a do or I mean it's a do or die thing. It's either you're going to get sober or you're going to end up dying. And so I want to save people from dying from the same things that I almost died from. Or the fact that how many people I've had die over my lifetime. Um, every year since the year I was 13, I've had people die. So being able to go and share that story with people, I think, is going to make a difference. Hopefully, it'll make a difference. Um, that's the big, that's a big part of this channel in general is being able to save other people's lives. Because I made it through drug addiction. I'm 2 years sober now, which is crazy to me to think about. Um, I want to get back to where I was when I first started the Oregon Trail. When I was at the Oregon Trail, I ended up being 5 years sober, and I want to get back to that. I want to get back to where I can actually be proud of the amount of sober time I have. Which don't get me wrong, I'm sober. I mean, I'm proud of the fact that I have 2 years sober because it's taken a lot to get to that point. Um, and I want to be able to save other people and show them that if I can do it with losing a leg and being born with a disability and all these other things that I fought through, if I can do it, then so can anybody else. Um, it just takes making the effort to change, which is hard to do. But if me and my brother can get sober, anybody can get sober. Because me and my blood brother were fucking meth addicts for years and pill addicts for years. And we just weren't really good people, me and my brother together. We've changed our lives a lot, but it took a lot to do so. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to do something real fast. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. I was sending my live to my mom and my family. That way they can come on here and say what's up or whatever. My mom comes on here and watches my videos sometimes because she likes to see that I'm doing good and sees that I'm sober and I'm actually doing the right thing now. It's cool to know that I'm actually not being a drug addict anymore, and being 2 years sober is like a big thing for me. Because I mean, like I said, I was 5 years sober at one point. Now I'm 2 years sober, finally doing the right thing, um, finally doing something to make a difference in the world. Which that's what this YouTube is about. It's about making a difference in the world. It's about being a positive impact on people. It's about showing people how to change your mindset. It's about teaching people a better way of living instead of being in addiction and being mad and being hateful towards the world because you're an addict or blaming others because you're an addict. Because I know for a long time I blamed others for me being an addict until I realized like nobody was to blame for me being an addict except for myself. Um, and it's really hard to cope with the fact that you realize that nobody's at fault except for you. Being a drug addict and knowing that you made so much damage in the world. Um, it sucks to know those things, but it also is really great to know now that I'm making a difference in the world. I'm not being a negative person. I'm not angry all the time. Um, I'm not suicidal anymore. but it's taken a lot to get to this point of being sober and being happy and not being so negative all the time. Um, you know, I used to tell my mom that I didn't want to live and that I was not happy being the person that I was. And I've done a full 180 to that, and I'm doing so much better. I'm actually being a good person. Um, I'm sharing my story so that hopefully it'll reach somebody else and make a difference in their life. Because for anybody that's watching that doesn't know, I was born with a disability called spina bifida. It made it very hard for me to walk as a kid, and I grew up wearing leg braces and being treated different than everybody else. Not not by like my family or anything, but by normal society. Normal society didn't treat me very well as a kid, which is fine. That's just part of life. Life is cruel. This world is cruel, but that doesn't mean we need to be. It doesn't mean that we need to be negative, angry people over stuff. Um, and as messed up as this world is right now, we need to learn how to show love to each other. We need to learn how to be more positive towards each other. We need to learn how to help each other when we're in need. Because right now, if you look at the world, it's just about everybody's all about themselves right now, and that's not a good way to be in the world. Is being all about yourself. Um, and don't get me wrong, there's points in life where you got to be selfish and think about yourself, but you also should be that kind of person that wants to help others. Um, because it just you helping somebody with something small and being there for somebody could make all the difference in their world. Like you could change the way they think. Um, you could help them be more of a positive person and help them be a positive influence in the world. Because as addicts, like we have a story to tell. As people with depression, we have a story to tell. Everybody in the world honestly has a story to tell, but everybody thinks that nobody cares about their story, and that's not the case. People might not act like they care or whatever because they're so stuck in their own bullshit. But there is people in this world that do care, like me. I'm one of those people that all that matters to me is being able to make a positive impact in the world now. Um, and if you're that kind of person and you want to reach out to me and you want to talk to me and you want your story told, that's cool. We can do that. I'd like to talk to my brother and have him tell his story. His story. Um, and a lot of the people that are getting sober from back home, it would be cool to have them tell their stories. Just because a lot of people look at drug addiction as a choice, like you choose to be a drug addict. Like at first, yes, you do. When you first make that choice to be a drug addict and you choose to get those drugs and you choose to do those things, um, at first it's a choice, and then it becomes this fucking habit, and then it becomes this detrimental thing in everybody's life that is around you. Because I know personally, I've hurt a lot of people in my life because of my drug addiction, because of my anger. Uh, I've done a lot of damage in the world, and like I mean a lot, and that's what I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change being so pissed off all the time. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be depressed anymore. I don't want to, be hateful towards people or nothing like that. I want to be somebody that can actually make a difference in somebody's life, which I already have, which blows my mind because I've had people on my YouTube tell me a lot that I've made a positive impact in their life, or I've just made a difference by telling my story, which is amazing. Like it's cool to be told that your story has made an impact on people. It's cool to know that when you tell your story, people are actually getting something out of it. Because I know a lot of times as addicts, we tell our stories and we just don't think our story matters. Like originally, I didn't think my story mattered. I thought it was just a story that I was just an everyday drug addict. Um, but now that I've got my story out there and I've been able to have people give me positive feedback on this channel, it's it's changed my mindset 100%. Um, it's made me not feel like I was alone in drug addiction or in getting sober. Because if you don't know this, a lot of people don't know this. They say only 2% of addicts stay sober, um, and that's sad to hear. That's sad to know that only 2% of addicts get help and stay sober. But we could change those numbers. As addicts and people in recovery, we can change the numbers of how many people stay sober. You know, we could take it from 2% of addicts to, even if we could get it up to 6% of addicts that stay sober, like that would be amazing. It'd be amazing to make it to where that many people get help and stay sober. And if I could be part of making that happen, like that's all that matters. Um, but sorry, somebody was waving at me. Um, but I think I'm gonna cut the live here in just a minute. We'll wait till it gets to 55. We got a couple minutes, but then I'm gonna cut it and go shoot some more videos. That way I can get some more videos out for you guys. And everybody, please tune in on Saturday because I will be doing a live up at the cemetery by myself. And then I'm going to do a live where me and Skip can do a live together. That way, you guys, we can talk back and forth during the video. So if that's something you're interested, please go watch that. If you're interested in my GoPro footage, I'm going to be putting up some GoPro footage today. If you're interested in learning how to change your mindset to more of a positive mindset, please follow this channel. Um, if you're somebody that just needs a positive word or a positive feedback on something, this channel is that can be that for you. Whatever it is that you need, this channel can make that happen. Um, it's just about finding what people like. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is I'm finding what people like to watch, and um, finding ways to help other people. But for today, I am going to go ahead and cut the live because I got to go to the bathroom. But I love you guys. I love every one of you guys. I appreciate you guys. Everybody from back home, I miss you guys. Bryson, I miss you. I love you, little bro. Um, and I will be back live again tomorrow, about the same time. If you're interested in watching again. Um, and again, for anybody that wants a copy of the newspaper that I'm going to be in, I can send that to you. Just go ahead and let me know. I already got some people that want them from Australia, so I'm going to send them to Australia. I'm going to send them quite a few different places. So that'll be happening pretty soon. But all right, thank you guys. I love you guys. Have a great day.